Let's turn now to the breaking news out of Montgomery County, where the body of Allisha Watts was found today. The 39-year-old was last seen on July 16th. Multiple counties, including Moore and Montgomery, are now confirming this is a homicide investigation.
Montgomery County officials say Allisha's boyfriend, James Dunmore, has been taken into custody and arrested for murder. His home in Charlotte, the last location where Allisha was seen alive. We have team coverage for you on this breaking news. Jamise Price talking to Allisha's family. But let's begin with the details of the case. Tom George, live in Montgomery County. Tom?
Well, obviously a really heartbreaking situation, and our heart goes out to Allisha's family and friends, many of them out here hearing that tragic news that after that long search, they believe that they found her body right here in a very rural area, the town of Norman. Kind of eerie that it was found in the back of a cemetery. I want to kind of draw your attention to where we're talking about. There was a bigger scene here a little bit earlier, but we're talking about this wooded area there behind those gravestones where those trees are. That's where the multiple agencies had blocked off where they believe they found those remains. Again, capping off a long search from family and friends, but in the end, it was law enforcement who made that final discovery. Right now, they haven't given us much information, but they say still not clear how or why she was found in this particular area. Obviously, it is very rural, very remote. The sheriff hoping it'll bring some closure. Meanwhile, we spoke with some of her family who was really leading the charge in those search efforts. They also want to know what led up to her being found here in particular.
This is not the outcome that we had been hoping for, but by finding Allisha today, it can bring some closure. I hope and I pray it brings some closure to family and friends moving forward.
We believe maybe based off of a ping from maybe her phone, maybe her business phone, is what led them to this area. And it's also close to her residence, and it's easy to get on 74 and go back to Charlotte. It's like actually her route, one of her routes.
Yeah, and that was her cousin you just heard from right there. From where we are now, it's only about 20 minutes to where Allisha lived. So obviously it was on her normal route, but again, not clear from investigators what led them to this particular spot. Again, it was law enforcement who made that final discovery. Her family telling me, you know, they had been searching far and wide. This is eventually an area they would have gotten to, but in the end, they say they are actually glad that they were not the ones physically who had to make that final discovery. They know that would have been a lot to handle. They just want to move forward and try to get some kind of closure. And they say one piece of solace that they are getting out of this is the fact that, as you heard, Allisha's boyfriend was arrested as part of this as well. We're going to be following up on that part of the investigation. Still very much an active homicide investigation as we learned that James Dunmore has been arrested in this case. Again, that's all part of the investigation right here in the small town of Norman. Reporting live, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
And Tom, the big question that remains is what led authorities there. We're hoping to learn more about that through the evening as well. Thank you. And for those